There are a lot of people who God has called to preach his gospel and spread the truth to unbelievers. However, they feel as though they're not worthy, they're not good enough, that there's something in them that prevents them from actually going out and just doing it. Unfortunately, some people do not have the self-confidence on where to start, what to start with, how to begin spreading the gospel and truth. Some people have aspects of themselves that they're insecure about, and the enemy steps in and tells them that those same insecurities will be barriers to them spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ, which is a lie. One thing I want you to take away from this video is to know and understand this. If God calls you, you are qualified. Forget any voice telling you otherwise. And you know we're going to take it to scripture, right? Moses had a speech impediment and he was a murderer. Abraham was very old, like really old. Prophet Elijah was suicidal. Joseph suffered from domestic violence at the hands of his brothers. Samson was a womanizer. Rahab was a prostitute. Tamar pretended to be a prostitute. Elizabeth, the mother of John the Baptist, also old. Sarah was old too. King David was an adulterer and a murderer. Peter denied Jesus 3 times. Martha, the sister of Mary, she had some severe anxiety issues. And the Apostle Paul literally persecuted Christians. Like, because of him, thousands of Christians were killed. Now, if God could use all those people despite their shortcomings and their past, what makes you think he cannot use you? Anyone else would have looked at the history of those people's lives and said that they are not worthy, they're unqualified. But again, I say, if God qualifies you, who is man to say you are unqualified? Fellowship with God has a way of perfecting what we perceive to be our imperfections. And it's interesting because oftentimes God uses what we deem as our imperfections or our faults as a way of making us relatable to other people. Which would make sense because Jesus was a very relatable person when he came to earth. But y'all thought that Jesus wasn't relatable? No, that's why he was able to win so many souls. Stop allowing other people to disqualify you. Stop disqualifying yourself. God has already qualified you. Go out and spread the gospel. What are you waiting for? Be blessed.